welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. I'm Helen from Contagious Creativity, and I'm going to be doing a flip through of my March pages. There will be a silent one at the end, and I'll put the timestamp for that down here somewhere. So if you're not interested in my waffle, you can skip ahead to that bit. But yeah, let's get started. It will be waffly, it will be long, so just a warning for you. So I have it inside this cover, and here we go. So I have another traveller's notebook from the Chelsea Paper Company. I am trying something different this month, and using a stitched one because these are stapled, and they do fall out. It's not the book's fault, it's because I stuffed them full, because you can see she's quite chunky. So I tried one with a decorative cover, so I didn't make this myself. This was one I bought like this, and I've just put March 2020 on the bottom there, just so I know. But yes, let's get started. So initial page, I never normally do anything on this page, although it is white with this particular cover, so I could have done, but I thought I might do my goals. I had all these ideas, and then I got to like day 10 of the month and I still hadn't done anything with it, so I just made a title page kind of thing for the month, so a fresh start, and then off we go. So this is quite an unusual page for me, I suppose, because it's got no pictures on, and it was a day where I was doing lots of stuff at home, and I love my home, so I sort of did a page all about my love of my home. I used lots of simple story stuff here. I think, in fact, everything apart from that, which is from my shop, and that it's all from the Simple Stories. Can't remember what the collection's called now. Bear with me one second. It's called Hearth and Home. There you go, Hearth and Home. So that's from there, and just talking about decluttering, and my poor little girl was really poorly when I picked her up, and then so the teacher's sort of saying, oh, she's had a really bad turn at the end of the day, I don't think she's very well, and then I gave her a Calpol and a heat pack on a poorly ear, and she was dancing around her bedroom. So it's just funny, isn't it? Calpol, there was an advert about Calpol being like that magic that kind of changes them. Anyway, the next day, this is a process video, so I won't talk about it too much. It's 2 days on a double page. I can never think of the way to say that. So this is a process video. These are nursery pictures of Meredith. They came today, and I thought they were gorgeous, so I just wanted to pop them in. And then it was World Book Day, a really simple spread. Then the next day was much more vibrant and dynamic, and this was all one day, the Friday the 4th. I used a little rainbow moon advent calendar sticker from there, and some from the advent calendar on Jane Davenport, and I got my new traveller's notebook from the Red House Bindery. That is the sewn one rather than a staple one like this, and then a lovely package from Suzanne Rose Art as well. So yeah, I'll talk about this in the process video, so I won't waffle on. What? The next day, pitch quality is terrible. I may print these out again because they are really fuzzy. When my Canon selfie is sort of coming to the end of the cartridge life, it does make everything fuzzy, which is really irritating. And also this was I was making birthday invitations for my eldest daughter's 5th birthday party, her first ever party, because COVID has stopped the last 2 years. And then before she was too little, so we just did family stuff really. So I was making invitations and ran out of ink, so I was just having a running out of ink day. So yeah, made those. Also, we had a really cool birthday party where the little girl had Little City come to the village hall. And it's basically a little city where the children get to role play all sorts of things, from there was a laundrette, a post office, police station, hairdressers, yeah, and her mum is a secondary, I want to say cookery teacher, but I don't think that's quite the right phrase. Anyway, she teaches food economics at school, and her cake was incredible. So, yep, that's that one with lots of little stickers from loads of small businesses as well. Let me know if there's any particular you want to know. Next day is a lovely Sunday when we had a really family day. So using the Simple Stories collection, I think it's called Happy at Home, something like that. Bear with me one second. No, So Happy Together, sorry. So Happy Together. Lots of red in this, which is normally a bit of a, not sure, but I really like how it kind of pops. I think that might be a process video actually, sorry. And this definitely is a really simple page where I just used a magazine to stick, and a tiny bit of washi and stickers from my shop, and some tiny little stars that I just cut out using a punch, and that was it. Really easy. That was when I first went for a run for the first time after having COVID, and I really regretted it because I could hardly breathe, so that was fun. Next day was Women's Day. This is a very brown page. It's not my favourite page, but there we go. I wanted to use this Jane Davenport paper and then one of her stamps because it was International Women's Day. I didn't have enough letters to write international, so I just wrote Women's Day. And I didn't even have a Y, that's an X that I've cut a bit out of. Yeah, so it's not my favourite, but there you go. The next day, I really like these pages. This is Wednesday and the Thursday, and it's just so bright and vibrant. I love it. It was a day. Oh, I didn't actually put the amount there. That's annoying. I was saying how the diesel prices had gone up because of the Russian invasion, which is absolutely terrible at the moment. Yeah, so met up with my friend, which was really fun, and Bethany writing her letters. That was one of the things her teacher had asked her to just practice, because it's it's not that new anymore, but it's now on the early years framework that they have to form the letters correctly. It used to be something along the lines of the letters needed to look like the letters, but now they have to be formed correctly. So a slight variation. So yeah, had a lovely picture of her concentrating there. And then went to the play park after school because my eldest daughter does French club on a Thursday, and so we went to the play park, and it was really fun. Yeah, so I felt full of cold, and we got a curry. That was nice. The next day was a really fun day. We went to spend Meredith's book tokens for World Book Day, which was back on this day. So we went into town and spent those. We'd left it a little bit long, and there wasn't a lot of choice left, to be honest, but never mind. The one she wanted, which I think was a Hey Dougie one or something, that wasn't available, but never mind. She got something. And I had a Pipsticks magazine, which I just ripped a bit off because I thought that kind of went with the book theme. Some Pipstick stickers, then some Pink Fresh Studios papers and some little bits. I think that's Pink Fresh Studios as well. This is a puffy sticker. I don't use them very much in my journals because it makes it lumpy bumpy to write on, but it's easier if they're on this side of the page, because when you turn over it's not so likely to be directly behind, but it still does make it a little bit lumpy bumpy. But this time I had a picture, so it didn't matter. Yeah, I really like the colours of this page, really pleased with that. And I think I was saying, yeah, it was a bit of an up and down day, so it was quite good to use these stickers, which are also Pink Fresh Studios, which I think it's the Keeping It Real range, even though that's what it says, but I'm pretty sure that's the name of it too. Yeah, and then Sunflowery Day, because we planted some sunflowers. We didn't leave them outside, they did come inside, thank goodness, because it snowed later on in the month, so they wouldn't have fared very well. But yes, we planted some sunflowers. Graham was really poorly. I didn't feel great either still at this point, but we went to the play park, and the ice cream van came, which was very exciting, our first ice cream of the year. And the girls wearing Christmas jumpers and dressing up stuff outside, and I had to take a little snap of them, look like they're on a catwalk. But I really like this page. It's really fun. These are some stickers I made, and that's from the packaging. I have no idea where that's from. I just had it in my stash somewhere. And then this tape, was it from Little Bee Designs, I think? Not sure on that. Then I love these dot pens. They're brilliant. I've spoken about that before. Yeah. Then next page, this is a process video using the March, I think the March printables from My Green Cow. So I won't talk about it too much, but it's really fun. We had a party, and I really love all the colours on this, and I love these frames. They're just brilliant. The next day is another another process video. So I won't talk about it too much. But look at the cute bunny rabbit. This comes into our garden all the time, and it's very sweet. And yes, then the next day, I love this Full Bloom collection from Simple Stories. As you can tell, I am a bit of a Simple Stories fan. I do like most of their stuff. And this is from the Full Bloom collection. I just die cut these letters out and stuck them down from one of the paper pads. It was over 2 days, but I was being a really proud mum, because I got a lovely observation of my little girl, my big girl actually, she's 5 now, but she's 4 at the time, saying about she's a budding botanist and likes talking about the plants and seeing whether they have come out, and it's lovely. And then she had her first assembly to parents the next day. So I took a couple of pictures. We're allowed to take pictures as long as we don't share them on social media, which is really lovely that we're able to do that at her school. I also got a little picture of my friend's little boy, because she had COVID, and her husband was at work, and so she just asked whether I could take her youngest to nursery, because he doesn't really respond well to other people, but he likes me, so she was pretty confident that even though he's 2, he would go with me, and he did. He was absolutely brilliant. We had a little bit of time between school and then dropping him off at nursery, so we were hammering some stuff in the garden that's next to the school, which is really sweet. Yeah, so I've got a picture of my little girl speaking into a microphone, which is a huge thing. You may know, if you've been listened to any of my videos before, she really doesn't do big crowds. She doesn't like people looking at her. She specifically asked that no one sing happy birthday to her on her birthday. She really does not like that kind of stuff. So the fact she actually talked about her picture is amazing. I was so impressed with her. Yeah. It was obviously rainy that day, so I popped a little umbrella, and must have been sunny that day. Yeah. Oh, and we played lots with filters. That was fun. Because my husband still wasn't feeling great. We sat on the sofa and just drained my phone battery and played with loads of different filters, which was fun. So the next day was my grandmother's funeral. So this is a page dedicated to her, really, with some pictures from my own stash, and then this picture of her marrying my granddad was on the back of the order of service, and I also popped a few bits from the order of service in there. I also got to meet my nephew. What would he be? So my cousin's little boy, for the very first time. So he was born on the morning that my grandma died in the afternoon, which is sort of shows the circle of life, that really. And there was just a couple of bits I wanted to remember the poem that my mum read, because it's really good, and it was one my grandma had chosen, and I really see why she chose it, because my granddad died quite a long while ago, and it's sort of about saying goodbye, like people on the dock saying goodbye to somebody, and then knowing that somebody else is waiting for the ship to come in. And it's a really beautiful poem. It's called I Am Standing Upon the Seashore. So yeah, have a look if you're feeling like you can cope with the sadness, because it's beautiful, but it's very uplifting as well. So I really like that page to sort of remember my grandma by. Then the next day is a really bright, happy day, because I was back with my little ones. My big one was at school for most of the day, but my little one and I had a really fun day. We went to some gymnastics, we went to a friend's house. We also had a little look around the shop, which was really cute. She really likes baby things. Anything baby she thinks is adorable. She goes, oh, oh. I don't know where she's got it from, but it's very cute. And then Graham had been away, I can't remember how long for, but he'd been away and he came back, and Mary and him sat and watched some Mr. Bean together because the girls find Mr. Bean hilarious. So that was fun. And we also obviously went to the play park after school. Gosh, we had a very busy day then. And yeah, so love this Liz Harry washi tape. I have to say Liz Harry washi tape is some of my favourite. I love her designs. What else have we got on here? This is more of the Keeping It Real from Pink Fresh Studios. This is from, I think that's from Little Bee Designs. What else have we got on here? These stamps are from Ellie's studio. I've just stamped them with yellow ink and then cut round them. Not brilliantly in some places, but who can tell? And then these are obviously from my shop, as they always tend to be. Oh, these little stamps are from Ellie's Studios as well. Smudged that one, but never mind. Yes, and yeah, that was just a really nice day after a somber day the day before. It was nice to have a happy day. Next day was a day of swimming. This is a process video, so I won't waffle on about it too much. I've got very poor quality images again. It's annoying that it does that, so I don't know whether anyone has any advice for stopping it, but yeah. Pulling funny faces, which was fun. And then the next day, that is also a process video, with fuzzy pictures of a really fun rainbow unicorn party. One of the little boys in Bethany's class had a rainbow unicorns party, so kind of got the rainbows and the unicorns, plus we did some gardening, and so it works really well with this full bloom collection. I believe it was also International Day of Happiness, so I popped that. And we got seedlings from our sunflowers, so I used this Bowler Bear design sticker, which is fun. Then I love this page so much. The nursery had an art gallery, and the children had all done a piece of art. So this was Meredith's piece of art. So we went to the nursery, and all the children sang some songs, and then we got to look around the art gallery, i.e. sort of squeeze between a couple of boards of stuff. It was done so nicely. And then we had a little bit of time before we needed to pick Bethany up, and so they said, oh, we'll just have a little play outside in the outside area. So Mary was able to show me around her nursery, and it was so adorable, and she sat there and let me take a picture, and yeah, it was just really, really lovely. I thought these coloury things worked really well, but I can't remember where they're from. I'm really sorry. This tape is, I think it's Dina Wakely, I think. And then this one is Jane Davenport, that's Dina Wakely as well. But yeah, sort of an arty theme, plus I did some cutouts of hearts as well. But yeah, I really like that page. It's really arty and fun. Then the next day is a bit different for me. I did my journaling on my pictures. I had some extra pictures, so I did just sort of attach them like this. I'm not sure I like it, but it's fine. So this was Tuesday and this was Wednesday. And yeah, so I journaled on my pictures. I had my Mother's Day with my mum on this day, because on actual Mother's Day, I had to take the children to the party, and it ended up it was not a great day. If you've seen the process video, you know why. So this is sort of our Mother's Day. We went, and I was actually in a short sleeve t-shirt, which was incredible, because it was still near the 22nd of March. I just realised I haven't put the day for Wednesday, have I, on that one? Oh well, never mind. And then I did a run, and I had to take my jumper off because it was too hot, and it was a filming day, which was fun. After school we were doing some measuring, using non-standard units of measurement for Bethany's homework. My little one had a teddy bear's picnic. Oh, that was funny. So I've just put, how was school pickup? Meredith literally lay down in the middle of the playground. Yeah, I was super pleased with that. Not. Anyway. Then the next day, oh, I love this page too, and it's orange, and I don't normally like orange that much, but it's so fun. Yeah, so I've got another puffy on this side, but yeah, like the big pictures, like the borders with the papers underneath. Yeah, I really like this page. I'm not really sure why. So this was a picture from school. Bethany was supposed to be going on a school trip to see the lambs, but COVID got in the way. So the lady who was going to take them tested positive, so they couldn't go. Then we also went to the play park whilst Bethany was at French club. And then I look like a thumb here. Yeah, pretty much, yeah. But everyone else looks lovely, and I kind of like it that it's the four of us, because there's not many pictures of the four of us. But yeah, I really like that one. It looks like Graham was home away again. So yeah, lots of cuddles, and we watched more Mr. Bean. I think that's what happens. Daddy comes home and we watch Mr. Bean. But yeah, this is the full Bloom collection, if I haven't said already. As you can probably tell, it might be one of my favourite collections. It is, let me show you the sticker book. It's really lovely, and it just has lots of lovely bits. You can see I've used quite a lot already, but yeah, I got mine from Paper Maze if you're in the UK. Then the next day was a day in life. I did a bit of different documenting. I have documented an entire day in this kind of format, just because I thought it was thought it would be interesting to look back on. If you want to see a flip through of that, I can do, but yeah, so I didn't do too much journaling on this day because it was more in here, but it was a lovely day. And then this is a process video. Was it Christmas in March? Yeah, we had a really Christmassy day for some reason. Lots of play about Christmas, lots of Christmas music on, all sorts. So that was really fun, but it was also really sunny. So we were outside in just short sleeve t-shirts, or vest in Meredith's case. And we were dancing to music. Also, it was a really fun day. And then this was also, a process video of my Mother's Day. That was not so great. But there we go. These things happen. Real, not perfect, as the sticker says. So yeah, watch that if you want to know more about my Mother's Day. The next day was a sick day. My goodness, poor Bethany was so ill. This is also a process video. It was triple process video there. And nobody else caught it. My husband got it, my eldest child got it, but me and my youngest child never got it, which is strange. But yeah, so this is my sicky. I feel so sorry for Amy Tangerine. She's made this lovely paper, and I'm using it to represent a sick day. But that's what it screams to me, sort of. Yeah, too much. Okay, contagious creativity. Yeah, contagious, definitely. Love this page. These are ephemera. Oh, who are they by? Oh, I cannot remember, and it's going to bug me. Let me see. I think it's Paige Evans. Yes, Paige Evans. I don't really have a lot by her, but like these a lot. These stickers are from Ellie's Studio via Hey Little Magpie if you're in the UK. If you're looking for Ellie's Studio stuff, highly recommend them. Hey Little Magpie are so quick as well. Then this wonderful tape from Bowler Bear Designs. Yeah, I just love this page, because this is documenting the fact my two girls, they don't have any middle ground. They either love each other or they loathe each other at the moment, and it is tiring. And it can switch just like that, one way or the other. It's not just from love to hate. It can be, they absolutely scream at each other to, oh, give me a hug. Oh, can I have a hug? Yeah, it's insane, and it's driving me a bit mad. I am an only child, so I don't fully understand what's going on. But yeah, I really like this page. And there we go. Then the last page is coming to the 30th and the 31st, when we had snow. So it was only, what day? So yeah, Mother's Day, we were outside in just short sleeve t-shirts. That was the, I didn't actually put the date on that one, did I? The 27th. And then, yeah, we had snow on the 31st. So that was crazy. So I used this sticker, which I know is not going to pick up on camera. I hope you can sort of see it. It's from Pipsticks. They've got this holographic stuff, which is really cool, but my goodness, cameras hate it. So of polar bear, because I thought, why not? And yes, some snow paper. It didn't snow on this day, but I just wanted to kind of carry the colours over, and I tied it in with these little bits, this blue to sort of tie over, and then it's dotty rather than snowy. Yeah, so Bethany finally got her farm trip, and I wish I showed my daughter's faces, because her face, she looks terrified of this little lamb. She didn't get to stroke it. She said, I just didn't get a turn. I'm like, I'm not sure whether you actually wanted to have a turn. I also managed to complete my challenge for runner this day, which was good because I was struggling to run this month. COVID really did take it out of me. I found it really hard to get kind of back into a rhythm of actually being able to run it. Even now, I'm not fully up to where I was before, but there we go. So that was cool. Just put farm down there. Then I got one of my own Proud Mummy stickers, because Bethany did some wonderful writing. Her letter formation is getting so much better. I'm really pleased with her. And then a couple of observations from school. I thought it was really cool, because they write what they say sometimes. And so this was Bethany visited the shop where Ella was busy working. I have to buy lots of food, she said. You have a lot of food. That's £15.80. That's Ella. And then Bethany handed over the money and replied, sorry, I have 15 babies. That's why. Where do they get these ideas? 15 babies. And then there's another picture of her conducting some of her friends on a music lesson, which I wouldn't have imagined she would ever have the confidence to do that. So it's lovely to see her doing that. And then I had to document, I did French braids. I think that's what I've always known them. Sorry if that's not right, but plaits where you kind of start at the top and add more bits and more bits and more bits, and then you do it. Mary let me sit and do those in her hair before nursery today, which was lovely. And then it was a concert at the church. My little girl goes to a church school, and they're linked with the church, and they had a concert there, and she just sucked her fingers and snuggled into the teaching assistant the whole time. I don't know if it's because I was there or what, I don't know. And yeah, so just documenting that, because maybe in a few years' time she will be up on the stage taking a lead role. Who knows? Who knows? Then I've been trying to put a currently page in all of my journals, just because I think it's a good snapshot where I am at the end of the month. And these stickers are from my shop if you're interested, just because I find it good to have the same prompts each month. These are from Being Bethany Rose. So is this is a Pipstick one, because I thought I went with greens because sort of March is a kind of a greeny month, I think. Not that we celebrated St Patrick's Day, because that was the day of my grandma's funeral, and probably wouldn't anyway because we're not in Ireland. I know a lot of people do, but I don't have any Irish heritage. It's Scottish and English, that's all in me. Then yeah, just saying what I've read over the month, and yeah, what I've been listening to is silence. I have been in silence quite a lot. I do like it. And yeah, I think that's a really nice snapshot. Then one of the jelly prints I did this when I made my did I do it when I made my jelly print for the February? Possibly, I can't remember, but anyway, it's using the same thing that I've got on here actually, so the same stamp. Then I just thought cover the back pages with that, just because it's quite a nice print, and then it's using the same thickers, the raised alphas. I put next, but there we go. So that is my March 2022 creative daily journal. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you're leaving me now, remember, creativity is contagious. Pass it on, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. But if you're staying for the flip through, I nearly got away with it. I will see you in a moment. Bye for now.